haven't seen an angel.
We did it. We actually did it. And when I say we, I honestly do mean we. Yesterday's stream was just such an insanity, but it was so much fun just hanging out with everybody. I honestly felt almost pressured by myself. I was the cause of my own pressure to get this weapon. It felt that I commit so much time into Outlaw Rogue compared to all the other specs of Rogue. I do play BGs for subtlety and assassination, but I spend a lot of time playing Outlaw, so I felt like I really do need to get that weapon. Crazy, right? That just built up in my own head. And we did it. Again, when I say we, I really do mean we. This wasn't me. I didn't do this. I just came in and hit the buttons and learned rotation. But the people that kept encouraging me, kept me through this, got me to continue pulling it and just getting through this, those are the guys that are the real MVPs. Those are the people that hang out on Twitch chat on that evening until very, very late, whether they are on EU or US. Everybody who went there to encourage me and say, you can do it, next time is it, I believe in you, here's a song, listen to this, because I asked people for inspirational music at one point, because I was just feeling just like killing myself at that point. And also I would even give appreciation for people that were just silently chilling, just lurking around, just watching, just admiring the stream, or just watching to see if I fail, or how many times I fail. And a big thank you, of course, to people that trolled the shit out of me. Whether you were there to support me, just watch, or take the piss out of me, I honestly do want to thank everybody. Because all of you guys got me some moments out of the game, just talk to Twitch chat, got me into conversations, inspired me, tried to fuck with me, which was good, because if I was focusing on the game the whole time, then I would go insane. So everybody who even tried to troll me, I appreciate all your efforts, I really do. We did this. It wasn't single man effort, it was us. And it feels so... I learned that I don't like this style of gameplay. This Dark Souls-y challenge over boss mechanics and nail it down until perfect, having enough, just barely enough gear to do this. I probably could have waited until Tomb of Sargeras was out and then got my full raiding set from there, heroic, got my 4Ps and new trinkets, but I felt like I could honestly do this. So I spent, afterwards, getting my weapon, spent about 30 minutes in Dalaran and in Rogue Class Hall, hoping to catch somebody who will be admiring me. So far I caught one person, so my confidence isn't up. But what is up is my knowledge in a fight. So let me give you guys a little bit of a hint rundown on how would you do this fight. But this isn't a full guide because I feel like Outlaw Rogues is going to go through awesome changes in patch 7.25, which will make this whole fight a little bit better because it's just 40% luck. What I mean by 40% is you need good buffs from your rolled bones. You either want Grand Melee in order to survive some of the phases as you get Leech, which you can combo together with your Crimson Vial, or True Bearing, so you can line up your cooldowns together. Whether it's Vanish for your Legendary, whether it be more Between the Eyes for the Blunderbuss Legendary, the Risk Offs, or for your Adrenaline Rush, and you are going to need those abilities. Outlaw Rogue is a spec that should be good at AoE, and it is good for raids, but I don't think it's good for this kind of single target environment or single one player challenge environment. It is not a spec that has a lot of good control with the energy. You don't really get to spam your saber slashes. And if only our auto attacks were worth anything in terms of damage, then it might be fine. But basically you have moments where you have a lot of energy, like maybe even excess energy and burning too much energy during Adrenaline Rush, but then not enough energy outside of it. And Blizzard is trying to fix this in 7.25, and I hope that they do. But this fight is basically a ad management fight. You have a priority on who to kill. First you kill Servant Imps, which heal Agatha. You she'll summon 2 of them in the back, they'll run up, start healing. This is where you want to use Gouge and Kick to interrupt them and burst them down as fast as you can. And she also summons multiple ads in terms of Imps. They will have Umbra Imps, a part of that pack, and Umbra Imps will teleport, deal shadow damage, and they'll make Agatha immune while they are up, so you want to kill them first. By then, if Agatha has her Absorb, and if the Umbra Imps and the Healing Imps are both dead, and if Agatha has her Absorb, you want to DPS down the Absorb to make sure you interrupt her. Afterwards, if she has Scorching Imps up, you want to kill the Scorching Imps. And then we have the Fuming Imps, which run up at you, explode, and leave shit on the ground. And that shit slows you and deals damage if you stand in it. Those guys are assholes and you more or less want to kind of cut him to the side, because at the phase 2, this fight will start moving you from the front to the back of the room, as Agatha teleports all over the place. And boulders start falling. Now, I feel like the hardest part of this was, first of all, managing the imps and knowing which ones to attack, trying to see and make sure you have the right buffs, and taking advantage of whatever buffs you have. So whenever you have True Bearing, take the most advantage out of it. Make sure to line up your Adrenaline Rush and your Mark for Death, maybe even a Vanish if you have the Legendary, in order to give you 100% crit. And that just takes practice. There's no easy way around it, and there's probably timers for this fight. I wouldn't really know those timers, you know, on an add-on or how many second intervals everything comes in. A lot of it was by the feel. It felt like, okay, the Healing Imps probably come in. Okay, I haven't seen the AoE add Imps around in a while. Okay, Fuming Imps is always going to be here all the time. If you're able to do phase 1 really well, I think that's probably the best way to practice, is if you can get phase 1 really well where you're not low, where you're able to manage your cooldowns as Imps come out, then if you can do that as well as possible, then that's probably the best way of learning this fight, if you're able to manage phase 1. Phase 2 simply just adds Agatha Moon to the front, then to the back, then to the front, then to the back a couple times, and boulders are flung. So then it's more about positioning. If you're able to position yourself and remember to look back behind you for boulders and adjust yourself with boulders while still trying to manage ads, then you're going to be closer to being able to beat this fight. Another thing that I definitely think a lot of Outlaw Rogues are missing out when they try this fight is watching out for your cooldowns. You gotta make sure you have Gouge available for specific areas of the fight. You gotta watch out for your interrupt, your kick, because sometimes you need to have your kick available when Agatha goes and puts her Absorb, which if you watch her mana bar, it will tell you once the mana bar is 100 is when her Absorb comes in. But you also want to be able to use that interrupt on Healing Imps, the Servant Imps, because they'll heal her, and stopping them early, stopping them in the tracks when it comes to them healing, so then she doesn't get that much health back, will not put you as far as allowing Imps to heal for a full duration. So watching out for gouge, watching out for your kick, watching out for your general basic cooldowns, managing ads, and position yourself well, and watching for the environment after the boulders start coming in. That's a lot for one rogue to manage, but with a little bit of luck, you just might be able to do this, and that's the only way I've been able to do this fight. I bid all of you good luck if you're going to be trying this challenge, or if you want to just wait for this challenge way down the line, you are all more than welcome to, because this whole fight was planned in mind that you'll have the next tier raid set, whether it be from LFR, normal, or heroic, or an alternative but from PvP at a higher item level. I'm pretty sure this whole fight was designed for 900 item level plus, with the brand new trinkets and the 4-piece bonuses from the new raid. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see all of you in the next video, this time with my brand new weapon skin. See ya. Not only is it the slows, but the fucking boulders. The hitbox is so much fucking bigger than the actual boulder size. The model and then the hitbox, it barely grazed me, but the impact was still fucking there.